Welcome to the final video in the skeletal system notes and diagrams. In this one, we're going to fill in a diagram that looks at how bones heal after you have broken them. If you break them, hopefully you don't do that too often. So here's your diagram, and this shows you over the course of time. It takes time to completely do this. If you have broken a bone before, then you would know that it takes some time to do that. So this picture here shows you the broken one and what's happening in close-up view in those spots, and then here's the healed portion. The first thing that happens, number one, is that blood will enter the wound. The cells of the bone begin to die, the ones that have been broken, and then special cells called phagocytes will eat those dead bone cells and all the debris, just the garbage that's in there that needs to get away. Now, the reason blood enters the wound is because, remember, the blood brings nutrients and oxygen to the cells. And so by having blood go in there, it's like it's able to dump in some nutrients that can help heal the bone and also oxygen for the cells to remain alive. The second thing that happens is the blood vessels will grow and enlarge. They've got to stay there for a while to keep the cells healthy. And then the cartilage is going to form first in order to hold the bone together while it's healing. And remember that cartilage comes first before bone. So we talked about how babies are mostly born with cartilage. Well, when you break a bone, you start building new bone the same way. You start with cartilage that turns into bone. So that's what happens in this second picture. So you can kind of see some of the fibers, that cartilage fibers forming there in the middle. Picture 3 is showing how spongy bone then starts replacing the cartilage. So it looks more, you have this different colored cells here in the middle. And you can see how the blood vessels are starting to not be as prevalent. There's not as much blood there. Once you start making these cartilage cells and spongy bone cells, then they are able to take care of themselves. You don't need as much blood there. And then finally, in the fourth picture, the osteoclast, remember that's the breaking bones, they'll break out the middle of that spongy bone area to create the cavity. Remember that it's got that hollow cavity in the middle of the bone, so you have to make the hollow cavity in the new spot so that it can connect with the other ends of the bone that are healthy. And then that spongy bone is converted into compact bone, the osteocyte there. That's pretty much how your bones heal. It takes lots of time, and it does require you to have good nutrition so that you can rebuild that healthy bone, the bone in a healthy manner. You may have like a bump on the part where you broke it. If you're able to feel that bone, you may be able to feel that bone for quite a while before it completely goes away. That's the end of the skeletal system videos, and so your next activity will be to review some vocabulary in Quizlet.